It's time now to check your money with America's money maven, Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of LPL Financial, member SIPC. Vicki, are you still eating leftovers, sister?
George, you know how I feel about leftover turkey.
How you feel about it?
And you know, I love leftover turkey, and you put a little of that Texas cornbread dressing with some cranberry sauce on, you know, and on a toasted bagel, and I'm happy.
Okay.
Very much so. Okay, so you have to stop by sometime. I'll hook you up. I'll show you exactly how it goes. But listen,
bet.
Yes. Okay. No joke. Okay. Absolutely no joke. But listen, George, I wondered while all of this was going on, I kept hearing in the background this tick, 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 tick.
That's right.
You know what I was hearing in the background?
No. What were you hearing?
Well, at first I thought I was hearing a bomb getting ready to go off, but I started to listen a little bit more closely.
Well, what was the
bomb? No. What I was hearing was President Biden about to throw down what I would call the big joker, you know, like you boom, like you do on the card table.
All right, well, let's back up for a minute. So on 12/31/2022, what was about to go down?
On 12/31/2022, there was supposed to be an end to the forbearance, and all student loans were going to come due and be payable beginning on January 1 of 2023.
But then President Biden...
And then President Biden came along and decided, I'm gonna throw down the big joker.
The big joker, not the little joker, the big joker.
The big joker on the card table, what I call a big boss move.
That
was a new headline, and the headline said basically this: the Biden administration to extend payments to pause on student loans until after June. That's June of 2023. Or when legal challenges resolve. So if you recall, there was, I'm gonna give a little background here, there was a time period when there was no student loan interest being paid, no payments being paid. And in fact, it's lasted, I think, close to 3 years now, since like March of 2020. And each time there had been an extension going on, but we had finally gotten to a place where there was supposed to be a repayment. But the Biden administration announced, and here's the full announcement, that they will extend the payment pause on federal student loans until June of 2023, or when it's able to move forward with its debt forgiveness plan. So as you know, when the debt forgiveness plan was signed into law, there was a lot of legal challenges from many of the red states and red governors. I shouldn't say red governors, states where there are Republican administrations. Let's just be clear as far as the justification around setting up the student loan debt forgiveness plan. So the Biden administration, because of those legal challenges, and we all thought, well, okay, this is the end of the game. They're going to have to go ahead and start repayment of student loans in 2023. But as I said, the move today was, or move this week was, so that those payments now are going to be again placed into forbearance until June of 2023. But I think while this is happening, there are 3 things that each individual should be doing. And you know what? I think this information is so important that you need to like and share and possibly subscribe to Brackens Financial Solutions Network.
No, possibly. We're not asking for permission.
You're right.
Going to like, share, and subscribe right now.
Like, share, and subscribe right now.
Hit that button.
Okay, hit the button because you want to make sure that you continue to get this up-to-date information and you share it with everyone that you possibly can. First of all, I think during this time period, while this additional extension is going on, you should do three things. Number one, visit the federal student aid website. That's studentaid.gov. And also visit your loan servicer's website. In case you don't know, your loan servicer is a company that has your paperwork, the people who have been in charge of keeping your record straight. You need to be sure to visit both sites and make sure that all of your documentation is in order. If for some reason you don't know who your loan servicer is, when you go to studentaid.gov with your FSA ID, you should be able to locate the information on your student loan servicer. Number two, what I want you to do is to call the Federal Student Aid Information Center. Jot this down. The phone number is 1-800-433-3243. Again, 1-800-433-3243. Call and make sure that you talk to one of the counselors on what your status is concerning your current federal student aid records, to be sure that you're in good standing and you have a full control over what your records are and that everything has been recorded properly. Number three, what I also want you to do is to remember that there are actually currently 8 loan programs that you could be eligible for to get your loans forgiven. And it's time for you to find out if you qualify.
Now, this information that you're about to give is about to change somebody's life right now, for real, for real. You know why?
I believe so. Okay,
Go
because
ahead.
there are 8 ways while we're waiting for you to possibly qualify to have your loans forgiven. So I'm going to give you those 8 ways and 8 programs that you should consider. First of all, AmeriCorps. If you ever served in AmeriCorps, there's a possibility that you can get your student loans forgiven, but you need to go to this to the AmeriCorps Education Award site and check to be sure that you are to see if you are qualified. Did you know, George, that there are loan forgiveness programs for lawyers?
For lawyers,
there are quite a few. Okay,
right.
Loan forgiveness programs for lawyers who have student loan debts. On a national level, they can apply for what's called the Attorney Student Loan Repayment Program and also the John R. Justice Student Loan Repayment Program. But there are also numerous ones that are specific to particular states. So you need to dig a little bit. Now, I know about lawyers. They're supposed to be about research, and they're supposed to be about going and finding out information. So if you're sitting here and you're an attorney and you still have student loans, get on it. You need to go and check to see if you're eligible for these programs. Also, doctors. There are programs available for student loan relief for doctors, for forgiveness programs for people who work in high need areas and will continue to work in high need areas. And even if you were also a physician in the Army or the Navy, you have the ability to have those loans not only forgiven, but also possibly double dip through the public service loan forgiveness areas. Also, student loan forgiveness for military members. We knew this. Many people remember this through that, for years and years, military service provided for student loan forgiveness, but also National Guard. National Guard is eligible for student loan repayment up to $50,000. Don't forget, George, here's a big one. Income-driven repayment plans. Income-driven repayment plans are plans that will grade out, okay, as far as based on your income, how much you have to pay throughout the next 20 years. But at the end of that time period, many of those programs or those loans are forgiven. Nurses have the Nurse Corps Loan Repayment Program, and teachers also have teacher loan forgiveness programs if you've been employed full-time in low-income schools or in the educational services agencies. And then finally, which we've spoken a lot about, public service loan forgiveness, PSLF. Whew, I'm tired now. There's so many loan forgiveness programs that are out there that is a mouthful. So everybody, while we are waiting and we're going through this next forbearance period that's supposed to last until June, we've got several months for you to really look at all of the current loan forgiveness programs to determine if you are eligible for any of those and apply. Do not be hesitant. Apply for these so that if you are eligible, even before we go through some of the things that are going to be legal challenges with the programs that are on tap right now, you may be able to get your loans totally forgiven right away if you apply for those programs. So like, subscribe, and share this information with as many people as you possibly can. George, I feel like I'm back at the Thanksgiving table.
But wait a minute.
My plate is like heaping. Oh, yes. I forgot something, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
If you have questions, you need to call us at area code 315-930-4499. You can reach us by email at info@brackensfsn.com. But most of all, here it is, folks. February 26th. February 26th will be the 15th year that Brackens Financial Solutions Network and the Central New York Jazz and Arts Foundation are teaming up to bring you top name talent. I'm going to tease you right now. Top name talent for the annual Black History Month Jazz and Arts Cabaret. Write the date down. Tickets will go on sale very soon. You know how fast they sell out. Save your Christmas money because you want to be there for February 26th, because this is year 15 and we are going to have a high-ho time, as my mom used to say, a high-ho time here in Syracuse, New York.
All right.
Now, George.
Yes.
My plate is heaping. My plate is full. And I wish you all, okay, again, for the rest of the, there's a few people probably still celebrating Thanksgiving a little bit today, but wish you all a happy weekend, and want to make sure that everyone remember to call us if you have any questions. Like, share, and subscribe.
Our plate is full. All right. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC. She's a little hungry here.
I'm hungry.
She's a registered representative of LPL Financial, member SIPC. She is America's money maven.